You just clicked on this video because you want help making a reference sheet for your character. Or you just like watching my content. Whatever the case, thank you for clicking, and let's get on with the video. Reference sheets. These are crucial when drawing a character. They're helpful if you need specific colors or refreshers on details, but how do you make one? Well friend, you've come to the right place. In this video, you'll learn how to make a reference sheet. First up, you need a character. Got one! Now what do I do? Okay, second, you should draw a front view or a 3/4 view of your character. I either do a 3-way reference sheet with front, side, and behind views, or I do a 2-way reference sheet with a 3/4 facing front and a turned back. For fursuit commissions, it's best to make a 3-sided reference sheet with front, side, and back view so that your maker can place the markings accurately. It's also best that if you have a character with different markings on each side of their body, to make 2 side views so that they can see each side. Make sure to add text or arrows acknowledging important markings that can be missed, or just text describing certain things. For instance, the text talking about Boren's paw pads being flat and not protruding, which you will see later. In this video, I will be making a mix of the two to show different angles and ways to do it. I will be doing a front view, a 3/4 view, a side view, and a back view with some little details. Anyways, back to the character. I made a Geeg character. Think that's how you pronounce it? Geegs are a fan-made name for a species that Gigu from Mother 1 is. I won't be showing a picture of him because it's kind of late-game spoiler. Actually, fun fact! Gigu looks a bit like Mewtwo. This may be because Ape Inc., who made the Mother series, later went on to become Creatures Inc., which went on to create Pokemon. Some people believe that Mewtwo is actually a nod towards Gigu, because they look kinda similar. Anyways, draw a front or a 3/4 view of your character. Make sure to make the details clear. You can even add little cross sections across one of the arms to show blood or inner flesh color. For the side view, you may notice I'm putting an X shape where the arm attaches. Many people do this on their reference sheets to show where limbs or other body parts attach. As you can see in my Craig reference, I put them on his back to mark where the spines on his back are. You can also do this on the back view where the tail is, or where any other limbs or other parts that you want to show attach. If you're doing this digitally, you can copy and paste the front view and erase details to make a back view instead of redrawing the whole thing. It's a bit lazy, but hey, it works. I decided to do a 3/4 sort of back view because I need to practice to get better at that, so that's why it kinda looks a bit wonky. Lastly, I decided to add some details for the side. For Boren, you can either draw his feet, either ending in points or with toes. I kinda forgot to add this to the video, but it's in the finished reference sheet. Oopsies. It's also a good idea to put details that can't be seen easily from one angle like tails here. Wings are also a good idea to put here. Like the front and back of the wings might have a different pattern, so that's good to clarify on the side. You can also put alternate outfits or accessories here. Basically, any little details or descriptions that you want to be drawn a certain way or are hard to be seen can be put on the sides. A bar or a palette with colors is also a good idea to put somewhere. I usually place mine by the character's name. When coloring, do not shade the reference sheet. Shading can be confusing for the person trying to use it because they may mistake shading for markings and get details wrong. If you want the colors that you use for shading on the sheet, make a second color bar or palette under your main one and label it shading, with the corresponding shadow colors under each base color. This can be helpful if you want consistent shading colors across your drawings. I also have bases in the description along with Boren's page with character info if you're interested about learning more about him. I'll probably be adding more to the link with bases as time goes on, so check back often if you like using bases. If you don't have a Toy House account and you still like to use them, just be sure to credit Gino's Root Beer if you decide to use it and don't remove the watermark. Please don't forget to leave a like if this was helpful or fun to watch. You can subscribe if you'd like. It's free and it helps me out a whole ton. And plus, you can always unsubscribe later if you aren't interested in my content anymore. Anyways, thank you and have an amazing day, night, or whatever time it is that you're watching this. See you later. Goodbye.